Still need a name for this podcast. Oh, I was messing about with some jingles earlier.
I had a thought this morning in shower, and it was something like playing on the new album. Everything must make sense, but having a play on that, maybe not everything makes sense. Podcast.
That's as far as I got with it.
Yeah.
If we had a name,
Like, you're saying that everything must make sense, like Justin Hawkins does.
I was thinking of Thingy Hawkins and Stephen Hawkins.
Everything must make sense.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 1 of God knows how many episodes we're going to end up doing. Yeah, the new podcast. Us four punkers talking a bit of nonsense for 20 minutes. We don't want to bore you. So, yeah, welcome. What we all been up to.
Well, I've just moved into a new house, so I'm upside down, as you can probably see.
Nice.
It's going to get better than this, isn't it, this podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll learn.
We're all very nervous.
Oh, very nervous, don't know what to say.
What are you doing, Frody? You just passed your driving test?
Yeah, took the first ride out. Gonna go on motorways later.
Yeah.
I've had quite a bit of a weekend, to be honest.
Have you?
I went up to Lakes and went to watch The Cult with
Nice.
the mentalist support band ever, Foal, who's like saw the
Dracula.
back. Yeah, and then
In fact, yeah, you sent a photo, actually. It looked like bloody witch off a Wizard of Oz.
I don't know, it was like, yeah, like Mighty Boosh. It were nuts. I mean, don't get me wrong, great gig, like, but it's always nice to see something else.
In fact, I watched Vaccines on Saturday, and same support band were an absolute stinker. Don't know what they were called. Australian band, not very good. But on the flip side, Vaccines smashed it. You're going to a gig, aren't you, Trent?
Yeah, I'm
tonight?
going to Sum 41 tonight in Manchester, so that should be good. It's the like end tour, so the last time they're going to be playing it. So thought might as well go.
Don't be getting in too deep.
With Fating, getting a fat lip.
Yeah. Go on, keep them going.
What's the big tunes there? Well,
Hell
them
song.
two. Hell Song. Is that the one where they're all
Still
rocking
waiting.
it?
Was it?
That thingy, that pain, pleasure.
Yeah, that's the end of a tune, isn't it?
That's a
Yeah, it's the end of Fat Lip, isn't it? Or in too deep.
pleasure.
Completely changes.
It's good, that. That's when music videos were decent.
Yeah.
I was on about this. Like, there used to be so many good music videos as well. Like, and other people would like rip off old or do like a parody on them. Like, what's it? Is it Shania Twain?
Which
Man,
one?
I Feel Like a Woman. That's like a parody of another big famous music video. I can't think what it is.
He's just done one, hasn't he? Lewis Capaldi did one where he... an old
George
one.
Michael.
Yeah. We should do one. Next single, we'll pick one from like 70s or something. Rip it off.
Good Sam Smith parody.
God. You can do that on your own.
Yeah. Just get you to take your top off, tie some string around you.
Yeah. Look like a Sunday joint.
So we haven't really structured this, have we? But we did have a rough plan. This is the first one. There were different sections. What's going off in the world?
Have we got a
Ten
list
Hag
of
just been
sections?
sacked.
Who?
Ten Hag.
Gigs until end of the season.
Yeah, it's rude, isn't it? I'm going on Wednesday night. Yeah, I bet they win.
Oh, aye.
Hopefully.
Always happens, doesn't it?
Yeah, big games coming up. Chelsea on Sunday as well.
You got the
Mental.
job on the technicality.
Of a legend who recommended you.
Yeah. You met him, didn't you? That's a good story.
Yeah. To be fair, I did actually. It was on the way back from. I think we played Leeds Festival, and then I ended up staying at my mates in Wakefield, and then I got a train back, and then he was sat across from me. I just heard this voice.
Who? Andy Tate?
Yeah, I was like, that has got to be him. It can't be anyone else.
He's just got one of them voices.
Yeah, and I was like, honestly, you could hear it probably from the other end of the train.
What? We're going, you are a fool.
You are nothing. You are a fool. You are a waste of time. We're talking to the train conductor. Well, they were 5 minutes late. But anyway, yeah. So I seen him on a train. But yeah, nice guy.
What, did you go up to him?
I did. I said hi. Well, he could kind of see. He was only, like the seat in front, but on the other side. And I was just going. He could probably feel my retinas burning through the back of his head.
That's it. Good story.
Speaking of run-ins, I met Nick O'Malley a few months back on holiday in Greece.
Yeah.
The Greek version, Nikos O'Malleyos. Yeah, we're in a bar having a couple of drinks and that. This same bar I've been going in. Sat there one night. Oh, right, Nick O'Malley's there. I had a second look. I thought, it's definitely it. In fact, I rang our Brandon. I FaceTimed him. I went, that's Nick O'Malley, innit? They were like, yeah, definitely. So finally got the courage to go up to him. Football were on. I think Euros were on. I just went, Nick, yeah. I don't know if I said, wait, I might have gone, oh, is it Nick? Even though in my head I'm thinking definitely is Nick. I don't even know why I'm saying that. So just went, all right, is it Nick? Expecting him to go, yeah, mate, yeah. And then go and ask for a photo. And then he just turned around and with a weird accent just went, what? And I'm like, what's going off here? Yeah, I went, yeah, Nick from Arctic Monkeys. And he just basically just kept that up, like pretending he were Greek or something. So conversation were a bit weird. He was just like going, what? And I basically just ended up going, don't matter, mate. And then I'll leave it. Walked off. Proper weird combo. He didn't want it. Definitely were him though. Unless he's got a Greek twin.
Right, a section we are going to be doing on this podcast is new music, because we obviously all like listening to different things. New music's and upcoming music's like a big thing of ours. Like, we're passionate about that. So in fact, we could do something where anyone who's listening to this, if you've got any recommendations for upcoming music or new music, drop us a comment, send us a message, and then next time we do this, we'll read a few out to the people who are listening.
Any new bands your boys been listening to?
There's a band called Keyside from, I believe they're from Liverpool. They got a tune called Runaway. That's a banging tune. So anyone listening to this, go and give them a listen and see what you think.
Still need to listen to them. I've heard you mention them a couple of times, to be fair. It's not upcoming, but I've just started listening to, it's definitely not upcoming. It's like years old, but just started diving back into bands and artists' back catalogue. Richard Ashcroft recently, just been hammering his first album. Absolute quality.
What a guy. I had pleasure of supporting him a couple of times and had a good chat with him, and he's just unreal, isn't he?
Got your record signed, didn't you?
Yeah, got my Urban Hymns album signed by him when we supported him at, I can't remember where that were at. I know which part of the country, but
Reading. Not Reading and Leeds, but it was Wedding.
Like a big
Wedding. Reading.
Wedding or Reading?
I don't know why I said wedding, but yeah, Reading.
I had a good chat with him. To be fair, I was kind of surprised he remembered so much from the first time we supported him, because it was quite a big gap. I'm sure it was like 2019 or something, where we did Castlefield Bowl with him in Manchester.
That was a good gig.
Yeah, it still makes me laugh that we were chatting to him. Like, that just shows how like green we were, like in terms of like supporting bigger established acts and that, because I'm pretty sure we were still chatting to Richard Ashcroft backstage while his walk-on tune were on. Like, we were still talking to him, and he was like proper engaged in the conversation. He's like, no, he's in it. I don't think he has in ears. We were talking to him about in ears.
Yeah.
Literally backstage while rest at band are on playing and walk-on tunes on. And then we just realised, we were like, right, well, we better leave him to it now. But like, all rest at band were playing and he still stood backstage talking to us. Like, obviously we should have just let him crack on and do
we always
his gig.
pick the worst moment. We did it recently, in fact, on that Keen tour. We're like such a big band and sound us out. Like, all the members, like, literally on their own came down at different gigs to speak to us and thank us and that. But there were one at gigs, might have been last gig we did, just had an idea to randomly chat in between the last tune before they come back on for encore. Like, what a bad time to go up and chat to
Well,
them.
then they come off, didn't we? Then Rich come up, just as he does, because he's so sound. And you're like, what are we doing at this point here? Like, they're literally just about to go on and finish this gig.
Well, that's not even one way you look back and think, oh yeah, that were a bit daft. I think that even at the time I was thinking this is daft, but I'll go along with it.
When we were chatting to Tom Chaplin, mostly about golf, weren't it?
Yeah, big golfer.
Golf fan. Yeah.
He were getting on like an house on fire with Frody. He's into his golf.
Oh, aye. No, he was on about the Dunhill, I think, and then because he didn't know if he was going to play in it, but ended up playing. But yeah, you play some mint courses up there. What kind of rate do?
You've been golfing. You can strike it, can't you?
Well, I haven't played for a bit.
I think last time I played, well, we went to that golf day out thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say we've played much golf.
No,
That
or
was
Back to
quite,
the greenkeepers for the day, chopping course up.
that was quite an heavy one, that.
Yeah.
oh,
Night before, Jesus wept. I woke up and I'd chipped a couple of my teeth. I still don't know how I did it. Like sort of hangover, I woke up and I was like, sure I've chipped a few teeth. I was like, how have I done that? And then he was like, right, we teeing off soon anyway. So we went down, got a bit of breakfast, and then we were straight back on it.
first 3 bloody holes, still hammered. Who was that stuff you got us drinking? That frigging Sauvignon Blanc or whatever.
Ooh.
Fraudy. I don't even drink wine. Ended up drinking
right,
hard.
You went, you're drinking white wine? And I went, yeah, it's nice. Anyway, next thing, I see both of you with a massive Sauvy B.
Had a few of them. Oh, that's probably one of the worst hangovers I've had in years. Like, that was seriously bad. Ran into tubes, in fact, in morning. I was definitely still drunk because you're left without me. Well, you had to. I was just late. In fact, I saw Trent in lobby. He came through to video it.
Oh yeah, he did, yeah.
And I just thought I need to just hammer like a fry up or something just to try and sober up. So went in there. Then you're
Trent
disappeared.
ended up having your breakfast.
Then got to rules meeting. Probably missed that. Then ran into tubes, and he was like, "I am mate." I'm thinking, no, I'm not all right. But good day out. Very good day out. Had golf buggies for day, didn't we?
Why do we do that every single time? Walk into the rules as it's finishing.
Yeah.
It's just like, any questions? And you're going,
Any questions? What you just said?
Missed rules meeting at Leeds.
not sure on the format today.
No, good day out that.
We've just booked a golf
not
trip.
real.
Booked a golf trip in Portugal. 3 nights.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of where we're going. I don't even know where we're going, to be fair. Try and get a few more in. They're always good fun, aren't they? We've been to 2 now, haven't we? Proper ones.
Yeah.
And they've both been class. That first one was mint, barbecue.
Like, we should have done it realistically. Stayed over the night after golf till we get golf out of the way. Well, that would be my preferred thing.
What's that?
You know, like if we rocked up early, did the full golf day, and then stay at a hotel that night after golf.
Yeah, rather than getting hammered up first night and then walking around, think, well, it were heavy that.
It just seemed to go from 1 to 10. It was like 1 minute just a steady, having a pint of Guinness or something, just steady as out, thinking it's not really got going, and then next minute, in space, heavy stuff. That wine, not a massive fan.
So I've just started. We're going out for an Indian tonight. Normally have a fair few Cobras. I've just stuck that into his group chat, so he's starting early.
British Shandy. No, I've not had them in years.
Brandon's froze. The shandy's gone to him.
I'm
Got
smashed.
through Going out on tour next year. For anybody watching or listening, we're heading out in April across Europe. And then when it gets to May, it all kicks off in the UK for us. We start in Newcastle. There's a fair few gigs. And then it all ends in Manchester, Albert Hall. If we were professional, which we're not, we'd have a list of dates here to reel them all off. With the power of editing, I'm sure Trent can make them all pop up here. So if you want to come and watch us in UK.
Right, I've got them. So we're kicking off in Antwerp, then we're going to Berlin, then on to Hamburg, Cologne, Amsterdam, and then finishing the European leg in Paris. Then we're back in the UK. So we're kicking it all off in Newcastle. Excited about that.
Come on!
Then down to Leeds. Then down to Kiel, which is near Stoke on Trent. Then Birmingham, Bristol, then up to Nottingham, then back down to London. I don't know who's routed this. then down to Southampton, and then over to Buckley, which is in Wales, and then up to Scotland, and then back down to Manchester.
Some serious petrol.
Oh, yes.
Buzzing for it. Can't wait. We've not been on an headline tour this year. That's right, isn't it?
We haven't.
Someone's going to say,
apart
no, we
from
did.
Don Valley, well, that wasn't a tour.
Yeah,
Just-
apart from Don Valley, we hadn't done no headline, which is strange for us. I think it might even be the first year we've never done a UK tour.
I think that's true.
I think we even did it. Pretty sure we did headline tours in lockdown, didn't we? When we were allowed. But I don't think we've ever done a year where we hadn't done. We normally do 2, to be fair, don't we?
Yeah. Well, just to put it into perspective for you lot at home, when this band started, I was 14, probably started touring about a couple of years in, maybe. I don't know when we started doing his own tunes, but we basically gigged. We
Every year.
definitely did a tour every year. So say 16, give or take. And I turned 29 over there. So that's some serious gigs.
Yeah.
Not done it this year.
So yeah, we're itching to get back out. Big rooms. And if you've looked at Tour Poster, you might have noticed we've tried to keep some of the gigs, well, literally, I'd say 99% at gigs to a Friday or Saturday night. So there'll be some big Friday, Saturday nights in these cities, especially UK in May. So get your tickets.
Maybe the odd Super Sunday in there, is there?
Yeah, I think there's a Super Sunday in Buckley. So I think Bootlegger even dropped a message saying he might come to that one. So I don't think he's too far away.
Tasty.
Yeah, hopefully see if there's anyone listening from Liverpool, you lot come over, come down even, because I don't think it's far from Liverpool. It's going to be a good old tour, somewhere we've never been it as well, Buckley, so...
Back with a new album as well. A bunch of new songs, which we've not played any of them yet, because we haven't been gigging. We've just been having a... Have we?
Yeah, I played Death of Me.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Death of Me, yeah.
Come on.
Oh, sorry.
What we got coming up? Shed 7 tour.
Yeah, supporting Shed 7 for a full month of gigs. Starts round about halfway through November.
14th of November.
X is up
2 weeks.
just before Christmas, really. Loads of gigs.
Yeah, so we'll have to all do Christmas shopping in about 3 days. Or we just...
Literally, it's same every year. We're always on tour at the same time, aren't we?
I tell you what we are. We're normally in Europe. We're always coming back from Europe at Christmas time. And it's like...
Duty free.
Yeah.
yeah.
Toblerone and some Unicum.
Oh dear, that is a mad drink, that.
I mean, last year we got back from Europe. We'd been touring ages, got back from Europe. We had 1 day off and then we went straight down to Wrexham.
My God, we didn't need that, did we?
We had Lincoln as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Freeway opening.
Oh yeah, but did we do that before Wrexham? Or
That was
after?
After, so that I think Lincoln was the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Well, that was that tour. That were a brilliant tour.
Oh, we've done some good tours.
Is that the one we don't?
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, because I mean, we'd not, well, since me and Trent have been in the band, every time we've been to Germany, it was freezing. And then we went back this summer and you see it completely differently, especially like Berlin and places. It's good. It was actually red hot.
Yeah, it was, to be fair.
Yeah, just touching on that Dote, great German band, supported us all the way around as European tour. Absolute top band, top lads. Had a great time with them, so go and give them a listen. DOTE. I think we should try and get them over supporting us at some point in UK.
Yeah.
Because how would you describe the music?
I'd say they're like a hybrid between 1975 and Foals kind of sound.
There's a bit of Smiths in there as well, isn't there?
Yeah, good sound.
Really good. Yeah, check them out on Spotify or wherever you listen to your music. Or via vinyl.
What's that down there, Trent? Is that an AC30 or is it one of them Valvetronic?
Yeah. It's a
like
VT50, I think.
Has it got like effects on and that?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, it's got all the built-in effects and then like a lot of different sound, like amp sounds on it.
Nice. Studio looks like it's coming on.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Mine's getting worse. Actually, it's getting messier.
Because you keep trashing it at 3 in the morning.
I know, there's a frigging... I've got a pair of edge trimmers down here. I ain't got a garage.
Special effect.
Get that mic'd up. It's like Santa's grotto.
Right, it's coming to the season. Soon flown, hasn't it?
Yeah. Right, everybody, that's been episode 1 of whatever this is. We still ain't got a name, which leads me into this. If you've got a name, comment below. We'll pick the best one. We've had a few ideas, never decided on one, but we wanted to just film this and put it out for you guys. So we'll let you all decide. Come up with a good name for our podcast. We're going to be back every week. It comes out every Wednesday night.
We'll turn it round. We'll get it out, and we'll keep this up. We'll keep it going while we're on tour with Shed 7
from different locations,
top of mountains, Sahara Desert.
That's it.
Straight to Johor.
We'll do it. But yeah, whatever time this goes out, you'll be watching this. It's Wednesday night. Whatever time it came out, we'll do it again. Every Wednesday from us boys. And we'll just keep you up to date with what we're on with. We want to do some fan questions as well. When you're watching this, if you've got any questions for us for next week's podcast, send them in and we'll bloody answer them.
If anyone's got any suggestions on any sections we should do on it, fire them in.
Anything. Could be anything. We're not very good at thinking of ideas, so we might as well just tailor this around you guys. That's been episode 1 of whatever the name of this podcast is. We'll be back next Wednesday at whatever time this went out. This is the first one. And if it goes down a stinker, we won't do any more. Goodbye.